Yo, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Follow on our social media. This is another episode of Audio Trafficker. So look. So once again, I said follow us on social media.
We got another special guest.
Yep. Yeah. Follow us on social media again on our Instagram, our Facebook page, and our SoundCloud page at Audio Trafficker. Make sure you check us out on WeUpOnItRadio.com with the homie Knox, and on Twitter at Pusher of
Audio.
Once again on Twitter at Pusher of
Audio.
We have a very special guest in the house tonight. This guy, I've been knowing this guy right now for years. I don't really know.
A lot of years.
We don't give it away. But tonight on Audio Trafficker, we have Apostle.
The second coming.
What up?
Apostle, the what?
Second coming.
Y'all make some noise for Apostle. Y'all make some noise for Apostle.
Y'all can make noise. We are live in this bitch. What's going on, brother?
Not much, man.
It's good to see you. We want to introduce our audience, who should already be familiar with you, but you know we have some stragglers who sometimes are always late to the show. So we want to introduce our audience, the Audio Trafficker audience, to Apostle. I'll tell you one of the questions that Kim had for me before you came that I want to kind of lead off with is, where did your name come from?
Because an apostle is one that comes with the message.
Ow.
You've been prepared to answer that.
That's just the reason I named myself that.
That's an easy answer. You know how to think about it.
But I can get more deep. My father's a preacher. My mother's a preacher. My grandmother's a preacher. My sister was just ordained as a preacher.
All right.
So, you know.
So is that where the second coming? Where's the second coming come?
Second coming of Christ.
Okay, all right.
The one that died for their people. You see what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what I've been spending a lot of years doing, is suffering the losses and going through the stress that come with, you know, being the one that go to bat for everybody. You know what I'm saying? When I'm gone, they're going to love Apostle. You see what I'm saying? Because they're going to know I'm the one that took the L's nobody else was willing to believe in themselves enough to take. You see what I'm saying?
So those haven't heard your music, if you could, I mean, I don't like asking this, but if you could describe, if you pop in an Apostle tape, what you going to get?
Depends what time frame.
Which Apostle you get?
I can guarantee you this, you're going to get whatever I was doing at the time. So if you get the CD and I'm doing a lot of shooting and robbing and selling drugs, then you probably see me in them early 2000s, boy. It was a different year. You know what I'm saying? But
that's real.
If you catch me now when I'm talking about the value of being a father, the value of taking pride in being a husband, you know, or being a faithful man, like, or value of understanding that your daughter is gonna pattern her relationships after how she see you carry women, then that's me. Yeah. That's me now.
I know one of the things that, you know, from the days where, you know, where we might have caught you out there in the you know, in the various neighborhoods.
The various mini-marts. In various mini-marts.
But now, one thing that's been kind of consistent about you is that, you know, you're one of the most passionate artists that we know. And people who rock with you, you know what I'm saying?
They love me.
They and then people who don't,
they hate me.
It ain't no
There's no
you know
in between.
Nah, it's no in between. I don't do the gray area. The gray area is why everybody gets killed. You see what I'm saying? The gray area is where you misinterpret what somebody do. Nobody can tell you something I did, because you already know when they say it whether I did it or not.
Gotcha.
Because I've been the same way for 37 years, and I'm going to keep being the same way. You know what I'm saying?
Passionate, man.
That's what I'm talking about. You should hold a class.
I try to do that. You know what happens halfway through the class? Somebody develops an unfounded sense of pride and says that they're not going to take instruction from me. They know a lot, and then they usually go do something and get themselves in some kind of a loss that costs the whole team.
Oh,
you see what I'm saying? Like that's really my life history, really, when you break it down. You know what I'm saying? That's how I came disenfranchised with the music, really, because a lot of the artists I was dealing with, nobody was willing to pay for the studio time. Nobody was willing to rent the club out. You want to keep performing for other people, making chump change when you could rent the club out and do it for yourself. You see what I'm saying? I never wanted to sell dope. I wanted to grow it.
Monique, you need to reach out to Apostle.
Yo, I think
Daddy, call Apostle. He'll get your Netflix money.
I'll never forget we did a show with you, and I think I want to say it might have been in Tiger, it could have been somewhere else, but you remember when A was like, yo, hold on, stop the music. Like, I'm not saying another word. I'm not doing another line. It's complete silence in here. You remember that?
Yeah, I was stupid.
But that was the passion.
Yeah.
You was like, yo, I didn't put time into this, and I didn't put this hard work into this. You out here, and that's when always your thing. Even when you come to shows now, you be like, I'm here to listen to people. Now, granted, you know, some of those people we already know we may not be fans of, but you know what I'm saying? You one of the artists that I know personally, you know what I'm saying, that go out, like you said, on a limb to be like, yo, if I rock with you, even if I don't stand nothing to gain from it, you know what I'm saying, how can I help put you in a better position? We done had those conversations, you know what I'm saying? So I already know what you're saying is genuine. I think, again, that's our point of bringing you on our show, so we can introduce our audience to the guy that we know.
That's right. And we met this guy. It was 2 words: money and power.
Yeah.
That was the wave.
Shout out to Shawshank too.
Yeah, money and power. I remember the times, and you know, we talk about the old Blind Tiger a lot, and we talk about classic times and historical moments at the Tiger. And you, sir, had a very historic show at the Tiger.
Man, I like to think I had a couple, but you know what? I did, and that show in particular probably reshaped who I was. Because before that, I was just the dude that my claim to fame was being the one that shut the yard down in prison rapping. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Like, I didn't care. As long as the goons rock with me,
good.
As long as the dudes I seen putting in work was like, yo, you that dude, I was fine. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But somewhere around that time, I was like, yo, I could really do this. Like, people really trying to hear what I'm saying. So I just went with it, and I treated the music like you would treat dope. You know what I'm saying? I didn't go to the people that was already selling dope because they don't want to buy weight from a dude they on the block with. You know what I'm saying? I would always go to the common man because he the one that got the high. He the one that's chasing the high. So I would find a way to relate to him. I'd be the one that's out there at TTCC or UNCG just shaking random people's hands. Hey, man, my name's Apostle. How you doing today, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, look, I be having shows here sometimes, and I don't think it's fair for me to ask you to come out and spend your hard-earned money. You a student. It's hard. So I at least can come introduce myself and let you know I'm the person that's on these flyers. And I was able to pack some shows like that. I was able to sell a lot of CDs like that. And I just try to teach that to other people around me, and a lot of people wasn't receptive to it. But the proof is in it, because I took 10 years off, and people still love me the same way.
Yeah, I think you definitely have been trying to put on for the city. I remember the last joint, you know what I'm saying, that you did, that we was a part of, fortunate to be a part of. And again, this why I let us, bro. This my man right here, in case y'all don't know, because even before that event, me and him in the parking lot, this all you see. It's like, yo, what's going on? And me and him know we good. We just know we gonna have to chop it up, you know what I'm saying, after the joint. But a lot of people don't necessarily know, again, they don't understand the integrity, you know what I'm saying, that people have. You got to know the intent behind it. You're just passionate about certain things. And people sometimes get their communication off, but it don't mean that the intent is bad. You know what I'm saying? I think real G's can kind of come back to the table and always have those discussions. But speaking of shows, you know what I'm saying, I do believe that you got a huge event coming up, I believe on March 16th. Is that correct, my brother?
Yeah, March 16th is stage 406. It's called Feed Your Soul. You know what I'm saying? Look, let me just run on the science of what this is.
Please do. Please do.
Us, and I say us meaning musicians, independent musicians, or people in the entertainment industry in North Carolina. We have allowed everybody else in this culture to use us. We've been food. We've been victims of parasites that come here.
Yo, preach, brother, preach. No, that's all I want to say. Preach.
We've been food. I watched in the streets as people came from New York and made all these kids that couldn't believe in their mother and father believe in a color and throw their lives away behind it. I watched as all the artists here refused to work together, and then people from other places come here and set up shop and have all of y'all spending the money you should be spending on your kids, on your rent, you spending it with these people that's not from here. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, I just, for real, man, I just saw an opportunity to try to do something different. Like, we've been performing for the same 75 fans. All of us.
Real talk.
we've been sharing them 75 fans. Now, unless all 75 of them fans are doctors and lawyers, they can't keep buying all these damn mix CDs. You see what I'm saying? They can't come to every damn show. And if they are spending their money to come out, can we do something different than the same shit that we do every time?
Dropped in jewels.
Now, I don't know about y'all, but at the stage I'm at in my life, I value laying with my woman and holding my woman and listening to music that go along with that vibe. You see what I'm saying? It just so happened that R&B music soul music seems to be where that's at. So all this is a reflection of where I'm at in my life right now. This is what I'm feeling. And every artist that's on this bill is somebody that had a song that at some point I felt that shit. Like at some point in looking for artists to work with, their song played like into the movie that is my damn life. You see what I'm saying? And I pay homage. I don't have pride. You see what I'm saying? I'm not like other people. I'm not afraid to compliment the next artist. You see what I'm saying? So I wanted to reach out to who I thought was dope in other areas and bring them here and expose them to our 75 fans.
Yeah.
I got it.
You see what I'm saying? And then maybe, just maybe, if somebody get over themselves long enough to mend the bridge, then maybe we can take our ass down there and get some of their 75 fans.
Expand the fan base.
Stop selling 5 shirts in your city.
Preach.
I mean, that's all I'm on, man. And I really, truth be told, I rap because I'm good at it. I write books because I'm good at it. I coach kids because I'm good at it. You see what I'm saying? I work with people with special needs because I'm good at it.
Right.
I'm not going to refuse none of the gifts I was blessed with. You see what I'm saying? One of the things I was blessed with is I can see far enough in the future to know, like, we're killing our culture. Not just in this area, but as a culture. We're killing it. We're sacrificing what made our culture special for financial gain. So in the end, our culture is gonna sacrifice its integrity, which it already has in a lot of different ways.
Yeah.
And they write us off like we old and bitter when we talk about the quality. But instead of rocking with what we're actually preaching, we spend all our time talking about them kids, man. Stop hating on them kids, man. At least they ain't killing nobody, man.
Yeah.
For real.
I definitely think that, you know what I'm saying, people like you know what I'm saying, there's people who at the end of the day understand that it's room for everything, you know what I'm saying, as far as music-wise in this thing. And how do you, it's all right to say, same conversation we was having outside, it's all right to say, yo, this person is better than me at this specific thing right here. They better than me, so let me try to elevate them on this next platform. You know what I'm saying? So you got the platform, you know what I'm saying? You got the venue, you know what I'm saying? You got the date, March 16th. You also brought some of your special artists up here that you are so passionate about. So we want to make sure we highlight them as well.
I'm gonna start, you know, I'm not in any particular order. I'm gonna start with the first artist that caught my eye. Or caught my ear. So SOFREE, why don't you come up? I'm gonna go ahead and step to the side.
You already a fan. You already a fan.
I
know I am. Once again, thank y'all for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and SoundCloud at Audio.
Yeah, leave your
Trafficker.
My man Apostle was saying some real shit. I want to know what y'all
What's up, SOFREE?
Hi. I brought you guys some good.
All right, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, that's
so you,
my favorite.
So you know what's
this was specifically for me.
This is dope.
So you know what's crazy? Like my first, the first time I ever heard SOFREE was on me personally, one of my brother's records, OC from NC.
Okay.
Why that's not my brother? Why you say?
I'm speaking personally I'm speaking personally.
Our brother.
Oh, okay.
It's our brother.
No, I got so much aggression. I got so much aggression since Apostle left. I can't. I was wondering if he was. When he come back, I'm gonna ask him what makes him smile. So I want him to think about that.
Let's do that.
But SOFREE Wisdom, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So The new album. This is the new album.
That's my single.
Single,
and,
okay.
I also have like some snippets from my album.
Nice.
My upcoming album on there.
Called Get Mine, produced by Trax Fifth Avenue.
Yes.
Trax
Is that
Fifth
your
Avenue.
husband?
No, his name is Mike Blaze, but he goes by Trax with that.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Nice.
Gotta straighten
So
that out.
where you out of SOFREE? Where specifically? Where do you hail from?
I was born in Germany, but I was raised in Cary, North Carolina.
Okay.
Ooh.
And I've been in Raleigh since 2006.
Okay, I know once we kind of ventured out, you know what I'm saying, on the hip hop scene and kind of spreaded our wings out to the Raleigh-Durham area, we started hearing your name, and then, you know, you would appear on some of our closest friends' tracks. And we're like, okay, you know, it's essentially 6 Degrees. And what's my girl in Atlanta? Oh my God!
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
yo, the
I
joint.
love Swayze.
Yeah, we huge fans. So the joint y'all got, you know what I'm saying. Y'all might have more, but it's one of the 420 project that
Get
you
that
did.
back?
Yeah, we stay in rotation.
thank you.
But it's good to have you up here. You are going to be
Thank you.
performing at the March 16th
Yes.
Feed Your Soul event.
am.
Tell us how you met Apostle and you know how y'all came to this specific point.
A mutual friend, shout out to Vinak. He called me and he said, you know, I got a really good friend. He's trying to put a show together. He's really interested in you. He's a fan. You know, I'm going to link y'all up. So he linked us up and I'm here now.
Okay, awesome. Well, we want all of our fans to make sure that they follow you. Can you give them your information as to where they can find you on the internet?
Yes, I'm at SOFREEWISDOM.com. That's SOFREE Wisdom. You can find me on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, same name. Yeah.
What are your inspirations, SOFREE? What inspired you to sing or do music?
Whitney Houston inspired me to sing, and my mother can sing. She never, you know, pursued a music career, but I used to always listen to her sing around the house, and she would sing Whitney Houston songs. But yeah, Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey, they really inspired me to make music. I started writing like poetry and little songs when I was 8.
Yeah, I know you got bars too.
And,
I know you got bars. I know you got bars.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. But yeah, I'm inspired by. Actually, a lot of the music that I write is inspired by my pain. I'm really not good at writing happy music, so Get Mine came out, and it was funny because I wrote this song for somebody else for their album, but it didn't fit with their project, so I took it and I made it mine. But yeah, I'm inspired by passion. I'm inspired by my life and the things I've gone through, and the way that my pain is so relatable to other people.
Yeah, no doubt.
So I have a question. So you were the first indie artist from Raleigh to perform on the main stage at the Women's Empowerment in Raleigh in
Yes.
2016.
Nice.
How did that come about? Shout out to you.
Thank
First of all,
Thank
I've been to the Women's Empowerment, and it is an awesome event. So
Yeah, it
how
was,
did that come about?
Well, I need to shout out Mira Am from K97.5 in Raleigh.
Oh, wow.
She hit me with that opportunity. She said it was between me and 2 other artists, I think. And yeah, I actually used to go to Women's Empowerment with my mom all the time, my mom and my oldest daughter. And one year I was there, I saw Robin Thicke performing. And I don't know what it was about his performance, but I was like, I want to be on that stage. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to do it. And yeah, Mira, she called me and she was like, are you busy on April, whatever the day was? And I was like, oh my God. And I got off the phone and I cried so hard. And my mom came to see me, and my brother, he came from Pennsylvania and surprised me. And it really was the best day of my life.
Oh,
It really was.
awesome.
Yeah, man, that's awesome.
So I got one more question. Like, if you had a dream collaboration, SOFREE featuring,
Chris Brown.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yes.
would y'all be doing the?
Yes, I want to do all that. I always tell my husband, I'm like, I'm trying to dance and gyrate and everything with Chris Brown.
Nice.
He knows the deal.
Why Breezy? Why Breezy?
Well, I love his voice, but really his personal struggle is what attracts me so much to him, because, you know, that was one point where everybody in the world hated Chris Brown, and he still kept pushing. He never stopped working. He never got out the studio. You know, I can't imagine what it's like to have, I mean, I know what it's like to have, you know, people that don't like me and stuff like that, but to have the whole world.
I mean, he even had
Calling
Oprah
me.
talking shit about.
Right. You
And
know
I
what
say
I'm
for the
saying?
record, I never actually hated Chris Brown.
Me neither.
I didn't either, because
didn't.
Me
I never
neither.
liked Chris Brown.
Well, Oprah was
to
talking.
to hate him.
No, I rock with Chris Brown.
light skin. It's
No,
the
hold
light
on,
skin.
son.
It's
If
the
you
light
ever
skin
took,
versus light skin.
That's the light skin in you.
love
If you
Chris
ever
Brown.
took some time to
Y'all
listen
don't
to
rock.
his catalog, though,
Yeah, he's amazing.
that brother bad, man.
As an
I
artist,
haven't
let me
got
correct
through his
myself. I
100.
rock with Chris
Oh,
Brown.
Oh yeah, that brother
As a
bad,
person,
man.
Well,
I
Rihanna,
never
super
really-
bad.
Rihanna was beating the shit out of him too. So
Doesn't matter.
they both was fucked up.
See what
I
you
know,
did talking about your
well.
inspirations up here.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah.
No.
She told him he couldn't dance. She got what she
She said, "I can't
know.
dance."
Let me not say that.
Well, we definitely look forward to seeing you on March 16th. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying?
Yes,
At the Feature Soul
absolutely.
event. We want to thank y'all. Y'all make it so free. Apostle, who else we bringing up here? Who else you got in store for you? See, you left us.
I'm gonna bring up Black Rain.
Okay.
Black
My man Rain.
Praying for peace. Oh.
Who was also featured on the Audio Trafficker mix CD, if I'm correct.
Yeah,
What's the
oh,
track?
what's the
What's the
Seven.
track? Look,
Mixed Straight Volume
let's have a
1,
moment,
Mixed
you know
Straight
what I'm saying?
Volume 1.
Recognize gang. What's up, Rain?
Lord, take this anger
Salute,
from
my
me.
brother.
Y'all make some noise for Black Rain real quick. What up, bro? What up, brother?
Welcome, welcome.
What's happening?
How you been, man?
Good, man.
The Feed Your Soul edition. Oh man, we got all this work. We got all this work up here. I'm about to
You
put all
already
this
know.
work.
You already know.
About to put this
So-
work up.
Man, word
That
up.
You
perfect storm
performed
right there.
Friday night, and you gained a new fan because my son was like, "Oh my God, who is that? He is so dope."
Yeah, he told me, but he's
Is
dope.
that
I
Black
had
Rain?
no idea. I had no idea how dope he was and how versatile he
Well,
was. So
thank
we was just
you.
out there just vibing. Like,
Thank
we
you.
gonna get some work.
Well, you know,
So Rain, we
it was
was
by way of me.
we did we did the ill post story last week, and we was looking through some old flyers that we had, and I was looking at the flyers. I'm like, Black Rain.
Yeah, we don't perform.
We had
before.
performed those
Yes,
shows,
sir.
and you know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
It's crazy because, you know, like how things come together.
Right.
I know me and Bones was talking about, I know we're huge fans of your music.
Vice versa.
And that comes, you know, it's bad, but it's far and in between when I could say that about an NC artist. There are a lot of dope NC artists out here,
Yeah.
so I wanted to go ahead and give you that praise
Man, I appreciate
on
it.
camera.
I appreciate it. Work
You
hard.
are dope.
NC.
The Perfect Storm is
I
out.
appreciate
The
it. Yes,
Perfect
sir.
Storm
Perfect
is
Storm
out.
is out. All digital platforms too as well.
Yeah.
And his gear is fly. If y'all saw his shirt.
Oh yeah, Made in
Had
NC.
on
We got the
Friday.
Made in NC shirts, We Up shirts, Kings with benefits, Queens with benefits, and some other things coming out, man. But that, you know,
Y'all
we'll get in it.
got big dude sizes?
Yeah, we got. Cause
Oh,
I
okay,
got,
I just make sure.
Yeah, my
making
partner.
sure.
I
I throw that
my
plug.
partner. My partner
Oh,
6'9". You know,
oh,
we
okay.
keep big
I just
shirts.
want
We
to
keep
make
big
sure. I
shirts,
just
yeah.
want to make sure.
I
Got
want
you
to know
covered.
what your thoughts is on, you know, something we were speaking about earlier, because, you know, we've been on the scene for a long time. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And we have seen a lot of people come, seen a lot of people go,
Go.
seen a lot of people kind of stick around. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So one is good when we always see people who we can go back and be like, you still rocking.
Right.
And not only are you still rocking, but you still nice. Because a lot of people, you know, again, still sharpen steel, and sometimes people don't start sharpen that steel. You know what I'm saying? Get a little
right,
rusty.
right.
Some artists don't realize they got that rusty steel
It's
right
not
now.
riding the bike.
And it is our responsibility to tell them, which might be a whole nother episode. Again, I'm pushing
Oh, I
towards
can't
that.
wait to talk about
But
that.
It is our responsibility.
but what are your thoughts about you know what I'm saying, the NC hip hop scene? You know what I'm saying? What your experience has been? And tell me what your thoughts is.
Man, since I've been in it so long, man, I done seen a lot. Like when we was first doing all this stuff, man, like all this digital stuff and everything, like you had to get out here and talk to the people, touch them, sell CDs out your trunk.
Kiss the
So
baby.
wasn't
We
wasn't no
talked about that last
Facebook.
week. Yep.
You can't get, you like whatever fan base you got, you had to get out there and get it. Take a trip,
Just
do whatever.
talked
You
about
stand out there and get on people's nerves, man. Like check me out, check my shit out.
wanna see me.
Yeah. So I think the technology is a good thing now, but I just see it can destroy a person with a weak mind.
Yeah.
Because they can get a false sense of security with themselves and I'm this and I'm that, and you're really not, and you just doing everything for a like. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people do that, and it just kills the whole vibe of what you was trying to do.
Right.
Because now you just like you desperate out here, and you losing what we started doing as far as the craft. So like people like y'all, man, Apostle, like the old Devereaux, that was one of the clubs. Like we used to do that shit. The old Blind Tiger, Bears Den, like. I mean, because I've been
God,
doing it for
Bears
so
Den,
long,
that's-
man.
We
like,
heard that
talked
in
about
a-
that. We talked about that like a couple episodes ago about how the grind has changed, because one of the key factors in regards to that is when we were out there selling CDs at the gas station or after the club, we got more no's than we did get yeses.
Right.
You know, the digital grind, you don't really see the no's.
Right.
You know, if they don't fuck with you, they not gonna
They
fuck
just
with
don't
you.
fuck with you.
But you had to, if you talk to 10 people, you might get 3 people to buy your CD.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you got 7 no's. So that's the difference. And like you said, people are feeling some sense of self-gratification
Right.
Because I got 100 likes.
Right.
You know
but
what I'm
the
saying?
thing about that is, like, man, I just feel like what Cuz was saying, like they're now the same person that you'll try to sell your CD to, and you doper than this artist, but if they from out of town, they'll break their neck to get it.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And like, I just think that it's I hate to say it's that crab in a bucket mentality. Like, I know you, so if you get a little, you need to be right here with me.
Yeah.
Like, you can't escalate none. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not even gonna help that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I support you, but then as soon as it's time to do anything, show up, put a fly out, buy a CD. If I don't care if it's $2, like I ain't got it. But then you'll go buy 5 drinks.
And the crazy thing is that come from the one thing we was talking about is how artists support artists a lot. Mm-hmm. It's really, and I'm not saying that it's only artists, but fans with that same mentality. Like, I almost can't be a fan of you because you're a regular person.
Because I know you.
Your music can't be that crazy. You know what I'm saying? Your music can't be this. Like, I work, you work, but I can't look at you and be like, you that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, and some people really have a problem with doing that.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're gonna run into artists, you know what I'm saying, with that same complex. But it'd be amazing me how many times you run into we out there getting them no's, and you'd be like, but you rock with this music. You like this. I know you like this music.
I can understand it
and my shit
more.
is better than the shit that you listening to,
Fact.
but you just can't rock with it because of where it's coming from.
I just don't want to see you get nowhere.
Yeah,
I can understand it more coming from artists, because at the end of the day, we still competition.
Right.
For sure.
But from the local yokels and the people that we need to bring to the shows, the people that need to be at the Feed Your Soul, it's really not the artist, because the artist is going to be on stage. I'm going to be there, though, as an artist and a fan. But really what needs to be there are the people that don't do music.
Right.
Back in our day, it was only 2 out of 10 that rap, and now it's probably 9
Everybody.
out of 10
Right.
that
Everybody.
rap. So
anybody you throw a mic, that people can hook up to their phones and
Yeah.
call through their earphones and be doing all types of stuff, man. But if you really got to take it serious, because as a real artist, and I've been, my whole family do music. My brother's a professional drummer. My pops played the guitar, son. So I listen to quality of music. And I was always told, like, you can have the hottest stuff in the world. If that quality's not right, people that need to hear it, they gonna just go right past it. Because you ain't take no time to make your shit sound good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Anybody can be out here doing this. You know what I'm saying? In this one area, I guarantee you, there's 15,000 people who doing the same exact thing I'm doing. But I'm gonna make sure ain't nobody doing it like I'm doing it, and taking the steps that I'm doing to do it. And and it's about investing in yourself. A lot of people say, well, I don't want to do this or do that, buying the videos, getting a shirt every time you're doing this. But it's an investment instead of a loss. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you're throwing that money away, because the game is now where it's not more even selling the music. And that hurt me when somebody told me, it's like, man, it ain't even about selling the music as much as selling yourself, the brand. The music is a part of your brand, so if you can't support yourself to make the music, to get the people to come in your direction, you'll never be able to sell yourself. And once you can sell yourself and build a brand, you can sell anything. I can print Black Rain on this cup once I got my brand built up, and he gonna want to buy it.
Right.
preach.
Then you come to the music.
Jewels.
Then that's when you start.
Jewelry
feeding them,
Sunday.
You know what I'm saying?
Jewelry Sunday. I appreciate it. We definitely appreciate you coming through the rock with us. We need you to tell the people, the audio traffic audience, where they can find you on social media. Speaking of.
Yeah, Black Rain NC. On Instagram, it's Black Rain NC. Facebook, Black Rain NC Music. Twitter, Black Rain NC. And you can find a perfect storm. If I run into you, I'm going to give you one of them. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to buy that off for me. But you can go to CD Baby. You can go to iTunes, Apple Music, Amazon. Just type in Black Rain Perfect Storm. You're going to get that work.
Word. Support independent hip-hop artists.
I'm going to leave these on up here for
My
y'all.
local.
My God.
Gonna
Thank
leave
you
this
for
on
rocking
up here
with
for
us.
Woo! Y'all make some noise for
Already.
Black Rain.
Already shout out to my cousin Apostle, only if it's dope. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
We're going to talk about that, too, when you come back up here.
So we just up here feeding your soul on a good old Sunday afternoon.
That's it.
Feed your
Y'all
soul.
taking notes.
Feed your damn soul.
Damn, I love how y'all just dropped the name of both of my tools. You see what I'm saying? She said, take notes.
Feed your soul.
Pop should be take notes. I love you, Kim. You,
Oh.
The realest.
you are the real.
So hey, who we got? Who we got next, bro?
We got keynotes coming up from Charlotte.
Keynote,
Ooh,
Charlotte.
Keynotes. QC in the house. What's going on? How you doing?
How are you?
Good to
right.
meet you.
It's nice to meet you guys too.
So for the audio
Thank you.
for the audio trafficker world, tell the people your name is Keynotes.
Yes.
Tell the people about yourself.
Well, my name is Keynotes. I'm 24 years old. I grew up in I was born in Columbus, Georgia, grew up in Harker Heights, Texas, and I've been in North Carolina for about 6 years now. And I just recently moved to Charlotte back in September.
Nice.
Welcome to North Carolina.
I can say officially, I have never heard of any of your music. But the good thing is that's why we here.
That's right.
And like I rock, you sing, I rock with I rock with SOFREE. I've known, you know what I'm saying, Black Rain. But what my brother's doing is putting people on a platform where they can get exposed to people who haven't heard of them. So this is that opportunity. I'm looking forward to, you know what I'm saying, delving into some of your music, seeing who you are, what your story is.
Yes.
What do you? Who inspires you as an artist?
I have a couple, like Lauryn Hill. I go all the way back to Etta James, SZA, Jasmine Sullivan. It's just basically that soul. I'm kind of like everywhere when it comes to like finding inspiration. But those are the top ones that. Yeah.
I love SZA. I love SZA too. They be hating on SZA.
Yeah, she
I
tells the
think
story.
she killed that ratchet song.
They be hating. They be hating on SZA, yo. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They be hating on SZA, yo. I like her.
killed that song.
So if I got your CD or if I stream your music, what am I gonna get from listening to Keynote's music?
Well, I am like a newbie in the game, so basically my first project that I dropped was called Beginning Note. I dropped it back in August, and basically Beginning Note is just like introducing who I am. I got some covers up there. I got a little like something that you can vibe to. I got a little bit of soul in there, and just something like, I wouldn't say savage, but a little sex appeal, because I'm a goofy person. So when it comes to like the sex appeal, that's something I work
I like savage sex appeal. I like that. I like savage sex appeal with savagery. It's like eating a steak. It's like eating a steak on her back while hitting it doggy style. No, that's not.
About that last week.
Oh yeah, I just wanted to break it back up.
Tanya.
I just wanted to break. Yo, I'm sorry.
Come get him, T.
Somebody hungry.
How did you end up hooking up with Apostle?
Country. I've met her because I did an interview with her. Yeah.
Big shots to Country.
Yes. And she basically reached out to me and let me know that he was doing the show, and I was actually super excited about it because, like I said, I'm kind of new in the game, so this is actually like the first like R&B, a soul type show that I'm doing, because I'm usually doing shows with like rappers and I'm the only singers and stuff like that. So when
everybody's a rapper,
exactly,
nobody wants to sing.
But now you can probably rap because singing is rap part of rapping now. So I'm sure you got bars as well.
Yeah, a little something, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
more
not
of a
getting no
singing
rap
than
battles.
anything.
No time. You're not gonna be in URL. No
Is it
time.
singing a part of rapping or rapping a part of singing?
Beyonce is doing rapping R&B is what I call it.
She's rapping on the calorie.
I'm a hater. I can't stand it. I did. I take it per while, Beyonce.
You don't.
No.
You like are you a Beyonce fan?
Yeah, I like her. Yeah. I like more of her older, like this kind of like.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Apostle. My girl. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
This new band.
Just give us some time. Then she just went with Lemonade. Wasn't y'all all on her?
Yeah, y'all was all on the Lemonade.
I didn't like
That was an
Lemonade.
album.
Y'all was like, oh my God, did you see that, babe?
That was everybody else. I didn't like Lemonade.
I like how she put it together, but I'm more of like,
I like Solange's album better than I did Lemonade.
So do you ever get like, any ideas, considering you are so new in the game, like just these ideas of what you want, your rollout when you are bringing these projects out to be like, you got so many different directions that you can go. Is it sometimes, confusing, or do you have this like clear idea of, no, this is the artist I am, this is who I want to be, this is the music that I specifically make?
Like right now I'm actually trying to find myself as far like who is Keynotes. Like I do find inspiration for what Beginning Note, this was the beginning for me, so this is like giving me a feel of how the music game is, because honestly it's more than just like doing a show and singing. I didn't realize there was so much you have to do to be an artist, and it's like really a job. It's like a business for yourself, trying to promote yourself, trying to do like so much. So it's like a learning process for me. So I find inspiration with like other artists, or I find inspiration with like little stuff like, I don't know. I just be fun. Everything.
What's your favorite song that you've written so far?
My favorite song right now is "I Like It," and that's kind of like a sample with the Sam. You know, I like the way. Yeah, that was like the first.
I'll show you. Show the game. Show the game.
Yeah, but like that's the first time I've actually like sat down with a friend of mine. We actually sat down and wrote that song, and it was like I said, you know, the first song that I have for my project, so I was pretty excited about that. So I'm kind of proud of myself because, yeah.
Dope.
Awesome. Well, where can the people find you at on social media, please, so they can follow you?
Instagram and Snapchat Keynotes. My music pages as of right now on Facebook, YouTube, and SoundCloud Keynotes Music.
Awesome. Well, it was good to meet you.
It was nice to meet you guys too.
We look forward to hearing a lot
Yes,
from
I'm
you.
excited.
Y'all make some noise for Keynote.
She got me shaking my shoulder.
Yeah.
Word up, say it with your
after-
shoulder.
we're
We
gonna
gotta
have
say it
the
with your
after
shoulder.
for a little
We
while.
gotta say it with
We
your
got to
shoulder.
have the
John.
shoulder
Say it with your
episode.
shoulder. Yo, I'm more and more excited. I'm more and more excited
Telling you, man, it seems like it's gonna be a very dope situation.
to see the Feed Your Soul.
Yeah,
Show.
it looks like it's gonna be a very dope situation. I'm excited to see how all these people perform. Who else we got in the building with us, eh? Ooh.
Star Shell, man.
Hey. How y'all doing?
Good.
Good.
How you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Now your bio was real extensive.
Was it?
Yes.
That was the
It
collapsed
said
version.
condensed.
Yeah.
This is the condensed bio.
So introduce yourself to the audio traffickers out there. Introduce yourself.
What's up, audio traffickers? I am Ashley Marshall, aka Star Shell, Trap Star Shell, Bombshell, whatever you want to call me. But I'm an artist. I'm a singer. I rap. I act. I kind of got a lot of things
It's
going
lit,
on.
clearly. It's lit.
It's pretty lit. It's pretty
Tell you
lit.
something. So
Lit,
I was
clearly. It's lit.
doing my internet surfing maybe
Yeah.
a couple of weeks ago, and I was internet surfing while at work.
Oh, of
So
course.
the volume was down,
Oh, right.
right?
Probably against policy.
Yeah, I was just, I was just looking at things, and I was thoroughly enjoying your video, even without the sound.
Oh, wow. That's flattering. Which one?
It was some dancing. You had some girls, and
Was
y'all
that
in the
one in
neighborhood.
front of the
Y'all in
house?
the neighborhood.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I like that. And then
She was on a
when
cell phone. Y'all want to do a video?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then when I went on the smoke break and I could turn the volume up, I thoroughly enjoyed it even more.
Thank
So I
you.
want to thank you for the silent entertainment.
Yeah,
And,
and,
for the audio entertainment.
thank
That's
you.
what we do here at Audio Traffic.
What you're speaking of is the record, my latest single called I Love the DJ.
Okay.
And so we did a tribute to the DJs because that's what drives the independent artists.
Absolutely.
Outside-
I gotta
give
give
it
it
up
up
for
to
the
I gotta give it up
DJs.
for the DJ. man.
DJs, y'all listening in, get at me.
We want you to tell us a little bit about yourself, where you come from. You know what I'm saying? What got you started into music and what your journey's been like, up until this point.
Wait,
Yeah.
before can I run down so she was
Some
like,
accolades.
Yeah,
accolades.
she was
We
like-
ain't done with the accolades
Wait,
yet,
yeah.
Booms.
So she was like 2012 Carolina Music Artist, R&B Artist of the Year,
That's dope.
2013 CMA Video of the Year, 2014
Accolades. You
Best
might be the most
Female
decorated artist.
of the Year.
We might need to holler at Monique.
Most
We might-
diabolically decorated
Decorated.
artist.
She's a legend, Monique. 2015 CMA Female
Now I'm
Artist.
blushing.
And 2016 Video of the Year.
That's why it's lit.
Yes.
She was also voice of
You've been
97.5
working. You've been working.
Midday Party intro.
Mm-hmm.
And you also did the intro for Russ Parr.
I did.
Okay, tell
Yeah.
us a little bit about yourself.
Now, now.
Well, you done said everything.
At the accolades
What is
time.
there left to do?
What she did
Tell us before all that.
Before
What happened
all of that.
How'd you get to that?
Before all of that, I was a little girl out of Holly Springs, North Carolina.
Holly
Y'all,
Springs.
what y'all know about
Where's
Holly
Holly Springs? Where's Holly Springs close to?
It's
Do y'all
outside
drink
of
Sun
Raleigh. Huh?
Y'all drink Sun
We
Drop?
drink sun with drop, but we really like cheer wine.
Oh,
'Cause you know it's a
okay.
Carolina
It's
thing.
fall.
Yeah, boo,
And we
chill
like
on. I hate
Pepsi.
chill on. I'm sorry.
You
I'm
don't like
sorry.
cheer wine?
I tried
Okay.
it. I tried it, yo.
But cheer wine isn't our favorite. We drink Pepsi with peanuts in it.
Oh, now you talking my language. Now you speaking my
Some
shit.
shit
I
right
love
here.
that.
I don't
I
know
love
nothing
that.
about that. I do not co-sign
about
that.
me.
All right.
That's like that
Continue.
sit on the
You from
porch.
Philly.
This is
Okay.
this is actually my second sun drop of the day. The first one had peanuts in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Sun drop with peanuts.
Yeah, you girl.
That might
Girl.
So what happened after that trauma?
After that, what? Trauma.
Wait a minute. The Pepsi and the peanuts.
Don't knock it till you try,
Clearly
bro.
something happened.
Don't knock it till
How'd
you
you,
try.
how'd you recover from that?
Don't let something happen.
How'd you
So
make
it
it
got
back?
the
How'd you make
fizzing.
it back from that?
It got the fizzing, and then the music just came from the peanuts
know
and the
that's
Pepsi.
right.
No.
I'm gonna stick some peanuts in this drink.
You never know what happens after you get the peanuts and the Pepsi.
Pause.
I'm not messing with you.
Could be a pause. It could be one.
Church.
Yeah.
Church.
From next to church. Okay.
Church happened. Not just any church, the Baptist church.
Oh, okay. Okay.
No, that's a little different than
Yeah.
any other kind of church. But I started my first singing experience with platforming people was at church, and then I just knew that's what it was. That was my first, in front of people. But even before that, I was writing. I was, I would always record songs and make my own little mixtapes and rewrite the songs, remix them. So I was always doing that. Music was always in me. But church is really where I got, to sing in front of people. And then I just kind of became, I just knew that that's what I wanted to do, because it's something different about gospel music too. It just moves people. Music moves people in general. In general. But you throw some spirit on there, some Holy Ghost.
You see the people's eyes light up?
Yeah.
I feel like we need to take off.
You see everything
and then
light up.
yeah.
You see everything like that.
Yeah.
They got the glow. You seen Blues Brothers?
Yeah.
You saw that?
But and I felt something too, and I still get those feelings when I perform in front of people. Like, music is just the energy is just something crazy.
Yeah, no doubt.
It's
Has
crazy.
some healing.
I was talking about last week when we kind of did the Naps Crew show at the Tiger, and when you have that moment when you do like that venue and you like, yo, it's crazy in here.
Yeah.
These people came here to see me.
And then it gets addictive because you
It
want to
does.
keep doing it over and over again.
Yeah, but then it'd be messed up when your next show got 12 people in the
You be
audience.
like, and 8 of them came with me.
last week.
8 of them came with me.
200 last
I'm
week.
on 8.
That was 12 this week. Had 'em. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No. You make some key points.
I know.
Because as an artist, sometimes you're going to have 5, sometimes you're going to have 500.
Kill it
absolutely.
for whatever.
For whatever.
Yeah, that's what we do. Kill it for
And when
whoever
it's your
came.
passion, you're going to do that anyway. It don't matter if it ain't, 100 people, 200 people out there.
Real
If
talk.
it's what you do, you're going to connect with that one person or whoever it is that you came for that night, because no matter what you do, you came there for somebody that's there.
Yeah. How did you end up hooking up with this guy?
This guy.
My guy. This guy over here.
This guy, Apostle. Country, actually.
Country the plug.
Country's
Clearly.
the plug. She hit me up, and I can't keep up with all my messages and stuff on Facebook, but she said, Apostle's gonna be reaching out to you. So I was looking through all my messages or whatever. I found it. Real stand-up guy. Like, that was my first connection with him. My first time meeting him, I was like, yo, this dude is cool. Like, I can rock with him.
Yeah.
He does, and you can tell he has that passion for it. So I'm honored to be a part of the show, Apostle.
Yay.
And honored for everything that came along with it too. Getting to meet you guys, and expand into the Greensboro area.
Yeah.
Now, Gav produced your album.
Gav Beats,
Now, how did you hook up with Gav?
Okay. So Gav.
Shout out to
Yeah, I mean.
Gav.
Shout out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
mean.
mean.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I mean. Yeah.
Nah, I mean.
So, y'all familiar with Gav in the Greensboro area?
Yeah,
Gav's
nah, I
a
mean.
legend.
That's the brother.
Even outside of Greensboro, Gav is doing this thing. But I was, I had an EP out, which was kind of the introduction to myself, which has been stripped down now. But I had an EP out, and I was looking to do my debut album. And Gav was a person that I had been looking at his music. I had never met Gav. I actually had only heard 1 or 2 of his songs. But once I started doing my research and looking into him, I was like, I gotta work with this guy. So
Gav is cool.
I called Gav, and I was like, I told him who I was. He was like, I know who you are, but we had never met. But it's a small music world. So he knew who I was, and he said, let's get it. And y'all may not know this, but we did the album in 3 weeks.
That's awesome.
Wow.
That's
3
crazy.
weeks.
Nice.
The vibe, the energy was crazy. Like, we went in, he produced the records right there. He wrote them right there. Like, it was a vibe session.
Gav is the evil genius too. You get him
Evil.
in that pocket,
Yes.
and he just coming with some marvelous
Yeah.
stuff.
I
My
called
word
him
is
at- I
not
called him at the
diabolical.
right
The
time.
most diabolical
That's my
genius.
guy, man. He's definitely
Yeah,
family.
we
That's
had
crazy.
we had a lot of moments working on Sold, the album. We had a lot of moments and epic album.
Awesome. Well, where can the people find you on social media? Please tell us.
Yes, everywhere is at Ashley Marshell. That's ASHLEYMARSHELL. Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter. Everything is at Ashley Marshell.
Holly Springs in this bitch.
Holly Springs in this
Springs.
big. Peanuts in your Pepsi.
Peanuts in your Pepsi. This the peanuts in your Pepsi section of the show. I love it.
I'll buy the T-shirt.
I love that, yo. I love that.
Thank you for we gonna edit that last part out.
No, that was awesome, yo. Word up, peanuts in your Pepsi.
Thank you for coming and rocking with us.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Y'all make some noise.
Thank you all for coming to rock with us.
Come close us out, man. Come give us some parting words. So humble.
Everybody.
And shout out to Only If It's Dope.
Only if it's dope.
We need to speak on that.
Hey, yo, is Country hosting the show?
She need to be. Girl power.
Skibo host.
Skibo. Shout out
Yo,
to Skibo.
yeah, and big shots to Country, man, because.
Country on the bag. Country gonna be at the dope.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Hip Hop Star TV, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what we was on? Yeah, shout out to Country.
Already. Country, what up?
I
Boy,
feel
they done
like
got
we
me
need to take
tipsy.
tithes and offering.
Yeah. I sure feel like we had church
So,
up in
yo,
here.
yo, yo.
We had church.
Hey,
Pastor
hey,
done brought the church
I
up
must
through
say,
here.
bro.
Word
I
up.
must say, I already knew it beforehand, but Feed Your Soul looks like it's gonna be awesome time. And if
But it's
people
volume
miss,
one. So does that
16.
mean there's going to be a volume two?
There's gonna be several volumes,
Yay.
but that does not mean this area.
Okay.
So what I'm asking,
Please.
Confirm. Everybody to do, I mean everybody. If you ever at any point want to be a part of what I'm doing, I need you to show up and support these girls. I need you to show
Yes.
up and support Black Rain. Show up and support Ena Pop. You see what I'm saying?
Shout out to Ena.
yeah, big shots, Ena Pop,
DJ
Show up,
Audio Trafficker.
Word up.
just show up and
Day
support.
one.
I'm not gonna use the word local because the only reason I'm dealing with any of these females or my cousin is because the music doesn't sound local. You see what I'm saying? This sounds just like what you go and purchase from somebody you never met before.
So let me ask you something, A. So you got all these lovely R&B ladies. Why Black Rain on this bill? I mean, if you could tell the people.
You know what? I could tell you a bunch of things, right? Most for the most part, I'm gonna let Cuz show you, right? But in reality, bro, this man Pops is the smoothest dude to ever walk.
Hey, that's all I need to be saying. That's all you need to know. That's all I need to know. That's all I need to know. That's all I need to know.
He got
it. I know all I need to know.
Right.
Is there anything else? Is there any rather? Is there any
said
this
yes,
and that?
only if
so
it's
you know
dope,
you got to
pussy,
play a
son.
game.
Oh, you gotta play the game.
Oh. Yes,
I'm playing
only if it's dope, because we didn't talk too much about that. Can you explain to the audio traffickers out there?
All right. Well, onlyifitsdope.com is, and it's currently under construction, getting the necessary upgrades because we finally got that funding, y'all.
Big shots to funding.
Word up. Funding like a mole.
Big shots
We
to
can start
funding.
That
Word
budget.
up. Oh,
Yes.
But onlyifitsdope.com is it's basically with the same thing. You know how you get a membership in Reverb Nation and you get to a certain point and you think you're a star because you're 13 on the charts, but then they start hitting you for, pay $29.99 and this can happen, or be listed for these shows in this area and you have to pay this, and you can't get access to any of that as a basic member. Well, only if it's dope, you got access to that just because you do art, and we think
love
you
it.
dope.
That's dope.
You see what I'm saying? I don't want any money from you, because to be honest, I won't hide my agenda. I'll get my money from the traffic, the ad dollars. I don't want anything from you. We can even set it up for you to sell your music, your freestyles, little loose videos. If you want to compile your Snapchats, your Periscopes, and just sell them for 99 cents, I can create the platform with your PayPal link so the funds don't ever touch my account. They go straight to you. I just wanted to create a block for independent artists worldwide, so that if you're a promoter and you in Las Vegas and you looking for somebody to come out because you done had URL give you that phenomenal performance like 5 or 6 times already, and you looking for new acts, you can just go to Only If It's Dope, and it's like a menu at your favorite restaurant. You see what I'm saying?
Big shots to onlyifitsdope.com.
Yeah.
Only if
Word
it's
up.
dope.
Word up. Word up.
Now the game. Now it's torture time.
So are you familiar with Would You Rather?
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, I'm gonna throw out 2 options, and you
His
would tell me.
parents are preachers. Keep that in mind.
That don't mean nothing. Because if you know anything about preachers' kids, boy, hey.
I-
They are watching.
Okay, well, good because it's PG.
Awesome.
Oh, I'm disappointed.
She'll throw one in that trust.
Okay, so you ready? Y'all ready?
I
You
thought we
ready?
ain't
You
playing
ready?
no-
We ain't playing. It's just A, right?
Hey.
It's just
No,
A.
y'all playing too.
Oh, okay.
Everybody,
Oh,
the audience can even.
we got that time.
We got that kind of time, do we?
Okay,
All right, go ahead. Let's do 5. Do 5.
No, you gonna do them all.
we doing them all.
Okay. All right. Let's.
Production said so.
Okay. All right.
All right. Would you rather
Start there. He the guest.
Yeah, he the guest.
Nicki Minaj or Little Kim? I said little.
You know what? And can I explain my answer?
Sure. Explain no.
Okay.
No.
Nah,
Yes, he can, because I want to know.
No, because you have to understand the science and the decision. Just on
'Cause
this
I
one.
wanna know.
Just on this one, bro. Like, I'm going to choose Kim. Now, this is why I'm going to choose Kim, right? Because Kim is dope, and she was beautiful when she came out. But she keep making all them changes to herself. So she obviously ain't comfortable with her. So somebody hasn't done a good job of empowering her.
I love it.
love to do that because we couldn't get no more money. You see what I'm saying?
Yo, big shots to Women's Empowerment Apostle, yo. God almighty, man. God almighty, man.
A man like
Is it what
will hold you.
Right.
what the world?
I got goosebumps.
What the world?
See,
Oh, you
man.
still need our answer?
You don't. Not
You don't even need our answer.
You can't
Not
follow
following
that.
that.
He just
How women empower that.
hashtag me too
I don't even know if I
On
want
that.
on that
anymore.
Yeah.
But anyway,
at weuponit.com.
Jesus.
J. Cole or Kendrick Lamar? Would you rather? Why y'all not answering today?
I mean, we got a guess, but he
Well-
body answer. So I'm gonna go first on this one. I'm gonna go with Cole for the state. Just cause I'm going with Cole for the state.
Yeah, since he went with Cole for the state, I'm gonna go with Lamar for the culture.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Cole for the craft.
Hey.
Ooh.
Ooh, he got
It's
to go
heavy.
last
Let's
all
go.
the time.
Let's go.
All
Let's
right.
go. Let's go.
Would you rather Blueprint 1 or Reasonable Doubt?
Oh, my.
Which would you rather?
Reasonable doubt. Fuck that.
It's gonna be he was either smoking weed or selling weed. So I'm gonna go Blueprint. I ain't gonna tell you which is which.
That's fair.
So
That's
you know,
fair.
I'm gonna go Blueprint.
Okay.
Oh shit, Black Rain. What you got, A?
Can't knock the hustle.
As a fan, I'm going to be 1,000% honest about Reasonable Doubt. It is one of my favorite albums. However, it is horribly flawed in terms of the overall presentation.
I like that. I like that of you.
Blueprint is flawless.
Yes, it is. It
We
is.
might have to have a separate
Okay, we
discussion.
have it separate. Let's keep
Definitely
going.
have
Let's
to
keep
have
going.
a
But I like
Okay,
that. I like
alright.
that.
Now,
Let's
'cause
keep going.
Our friendship might be in jeopardy.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Chris Brown or Usher?
Ask your husband.
Obvious.
Chris Brown so much.
Obvious. Can I answer now?
Yes.
I would rather have my ass whooped than get herpes.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Even though Usher has, hey,
That's fair.
hold on.
Me too.
Even though Usher has maybe the greatest R&B album of all time, one of the greatest to me.
Confessions.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I'm going with Breezy.
Yeah, I'm going with Chris Brown. I ain't Usher.
He ain't got the hands. Usher ain't got the hands like Chris Breezy.
Sam Cooke or Ray Charles?
Ooh.
My baby wanted to know this one. Would you rather?
Sam Cook.
Yeah, I gotta go with Sam. Too
Too much there.
Yeah, I would go with Sam.
I'm different. I'm going to say Ray Charles.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
Okay.
Heard it
Like
through the
that.
grapevines, California raisins.
Ray Charles did everything.
He did,
He
and he did
did.
it blind.
He was his own backup singers, bro.
True.
Drink or smoke? Would you rather?
This is on internet, man.
It could be cigarettes.
I'd rather
It could
drink.
be-
I'd rather drink water. Water. The hell.
I'd rather pray and drink communion wine.
There you go. I like that. I like that. Praise God.
Praise the Lord.
Bro, absolutely.
Kim, what would you rather?
I would rather drink.
Okay.
I'm not a smoker.
That's fair.
Okay. You got another one for us, Kim? Look at the
Y'all
smile.
didn't answer.
I said drink
We
water.
did
You didn't answer.
Well, I did through your answer.
Would you rather sex every day or your wife to shut the fuck up?
Oh, now that's
If you had to choose,
bro. That's crazy.
which would you choose?
That is
Mind you,
crazy.
this is on the internet.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with every day for me. Every day,
Because you love the list.
because my wife
Yes.
is to my left currently, and I don't want them type of problems.
I think if we... I think...
Hey, and I need your answer too. By
Yeah,
the way.
I know.
I need your answer specifically.
I think...
This applies to
I do
you.
all of the complaining, so I would rather sex. So
Okay.
I'm the complainer.
Yeah,
This is your moment to speak out.
I
if you
would
want,
rather
you know,
my
you can
husband
shut it
shut the fuck up.
I would think I'd rather sex every day that will help her shut the fuck up.
that's not true. I thought that was true. That is not true,
In my house, Apostle, that is true.
bro. There comes a point after y'all laying in the wet spot where you're gonna have to have a conversation anyway. I prefer, and this is rough.
Now remember your first answer, how we started this. With
Yeah,
the,
look,
you was
look,
up there.
trust
So
me.
be conscious.
This is rough. I'm gonna say sex every day if it's good.
Oh, okay.
The reason being, because if she shut the fuck up, she might be just as intelligent as me and have something to say that can make me $1 or help me not make a fuck up. You know what I'm saying?
I like it.
But the sex, I got to have it. You see what I'm saying? Whether she's stupid or not.
It doesn't matter about your intelligence. I just need this. I need this.
Oh, God.
I like that one. I like that one.
That's
Would you rather
crazy.
record in a studio or live performance?
Studio.
But in what context? In what I mean,
Not record live, but actually perform live versus
Yeah.
recording something.
Correct.
Oh yeah, I would rather perform, and we were just talking about with Ash, like the energy that you get from people, especially when you kill it. I'm performing all day.
yeah, I perform live and sell a live recording.
And sell a lot.
Yeah.
The double A.
I like the studio for the simple fact I have a absurd work rate, and I may just be feeling it today and might do 8 songs.
I like it.
So if I'm on stage, like my inspiration is limited to what I can do with the songs
that
I
moment.
have on my set.
Oh,
So I think the studio.
okay. Would you rather Malcolm X or Martin the Luther, the King?
Kang.
These some fucked up questions, yo.
They official.
Yo, word up,
If
yo.
one had to go,
One had to go.
if one had to go,
Martin
who would
They
you
both
rather?
gone. They both.
Martin gone.
I mean, if you had to eliminate one from history.
Martin Luther King.
What do you think of at night?
What? I mean,
You lay down with this woman? You think about this stuff?
That was
Okay,
Yeah, I probably had to knock. I had to rid of. I gotta
Martin
rid
out.
him. I gotta rid of Martin too. Yo.
Oh, man, look. All respect to the dead and what he has done for our
God bless
our
the
people.
dead.
But it's because of Martin that our people think we can still pray and march as a solution to every problem.
I have to agree.
That's a very valid point.
Man, y'all
That's
some
a bad question.
y'all some Sunday beasts, yo.
Man,
Not Sunday best. Sunday
I'm not
beasts.
taking either one of them out, yo. I can't do it. I can't.
You can't choose.
no.
I don't-
You got to. It's
I don't
both-
think
Earth
I
is
can.
dependent on you.
Earth is dependent on me now.
Earth is dependent on
Earth
you.
is dependent on me because I like the Malcolm X movie better. I'm gonna pick Malcolm X.
The movie?
Are you
Yeah,
gonna
that
knock?
shit
You
with
gonna
Denzel
take?
and Spike Lee, that
You gonna
was my
take
shit.
Malcolm out?
Nah,
No, he's
Martin
choosing
gotta
now.
go.
He gone.
Just because the movie though. I
Don't
would never
feel
do it in
bad. That's
real
what
life.
Al Sharpton chose too.
Did he?
Yeah, he chose Malcolm over Martin.
And there you have it, audio traffickers. Thank you for
almighty.
watching.
Shout out to Al Sharpton. Look at the note we ended on. Shout out to Al Sharpton.
Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Follow us on all social media.
Leave your comments too in the comment
Golly.
section on all those fucked up
Who
questions.
would you
that
choose?
Kim
Would you
asked.
choose Martin?
With the most diabolical host.
And I'm hoping,
Let me be.
y'all all choose to feed your soul.
March 16th.
March
406 Prescott Street. We have an amazing lineup. Everybody on the bill is uber talented.
Who's on the lineup again, eh?
We got Ashley Marshall.
Okay.
We have SOFREE Wisdom.
Okay.
We have Keynote.
Okay.
We got Black Rain in that perfect storm.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
Hey, man, I'm just saying, if you're not there, then I wish you luck in your life filled with hatred and bitterness.
Drinks on deck. Drinks on deck. Drinks on
Yeah,
deck.
drinks is definitely on deck. You just come out and enjoy a dope show. And I was sure not to employ ugly women either.
Wow.
So, if you just want to come out and you want to look at something, you come out. All the women are attractive and they're dope. So I'm not even worried about you just getting caught up on their looks. So just come out,
And
man.
Black Rain father smooth too, right?
yeah,
You got
Black-
the smooth father.
He gonna be there?
Yeah. Black Rain got some surprises for you.
Okay.
I'm excited.
I'm excited. And I want to plug one more thing. The hair salon. What's the name of the hair
Yes.
salon?
Javion's.
Javion's
Go
natural
get your
hair.
glow up.
What's their phone number, sis?
336 965 3338 for all of my beautiful natural hair queens out there in the world. Make sure y'all
Go
come
cop
through.
that Get Mine by SOFREE Wisdom.
Make sure you get that Get Mine.
Go to YouTube. Listen. My name is Apostle, and I approve the message that is sent in Sold, The Only One, and I Like It. Okay, those are all the singles from Ashley, SOFREE, and Keynotes. They're all amazing. All of them.
Yes.
Yes.
I stopped arguments with my lady and just played the records. You see what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, y'all make some noise for Apostle for smiling before the end of the episode.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. You were supposed to ask me what makes me what
Makes you smile.
Yeah, what makes
What
me
makes you smile, eh?
I supposed to ask that?
Yeah,
I said it.
you had,
I said, yeah.
What makes me smile?
What makes you smile, bro?
Gregory and Kamani Cunningham, my daughter and my son.
Hey, the kids.
Enlightened Minds Media, of course. I haven't smiled a lot because we've been working.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with
But
that, bro.
after this wonderful event goes the way it's supposed to go, I'll be smiling about that too.
man.
So come out and rock with us, man. Feed your soul.
I mean, we want to thank y'all again for watching
Watching
Audio Traffickers. Once
Audio
again,
Trafficker.
are your hosts. I am Monday Bones, and I am an Audio
He
Trafficker.
is Monday Booms and he is an audio trafficker.
I'm Kimmy B, and I am an audio trafficker.
She is Kimmy B and she is an audio trafficker.
And I'm Apostle, and I've been trafficking audio for years. So
That's Apostle. He been trafficking audio for years.
yeah.
I'm gonna speak about myself in third person. He is JB and he is an audio trafficker also.
He is an audio trafficker.
I am an audio trafficker.
cop
Thank
that
y'all.
worst case scenario.
Cop that worst case scenario.
And look out for that bonsai.
Watch out for that bonsai.
Watts.
Make sure you get that perfect storm. Make sure you get SOFREE music. Whenever Apostle drop his album,
When Negro spiritual and when grown folks talking and when Say What You Mean all are released, please feel free to go and cop the album and let me know what you think about it. I'll be in the streets with them. I'll be in the streets with shirts, CDs. I'm online with it. It's really not about me. I incorporated everybody. This is probably the best project that I could see coming from this area right now. No disrespect to the previous champion, which is worst case scenario, but my whole goal with following these brothers was to try to at least compete, and it was hard. It was very hard.
That's a shout out to Ilpo, by the way, in case
Yeah,
ain't none of
yeah,
y'all get that.
Upside
Because we
Movement,
dropped some
Ilpo,
motherfucking
yeah.
fire.
They dropped the
a little
classic.
while ago, and we
They
about to
dropped the
keep
classic.
dropping some fire. We
but
ain't gonna get
I
it
just
on.
got one. I want y'all to feed your soul. Feed your soul.
Volume
Feed your
one.
soul.
Feed your soul.
Volume one.
Greensboro,
And
North
don't
Carolina.
and don't mind us. We just out here. What?
Trafficking this audio.
See y'all next time.